Hey friends, we are back featuring a local business, and today I've got Eric Bashinsky with us from Greenfire Innovations, and he is a business coach. Is that how you would classify that?
Yeah, I actually call myself a navigation consultant because I look at navigating a business from primarily point A to point B. That's kind of where I focus on.
Yeah.
And
keep going.
So I also call myself a B2B missionary.
Okay.
Because I'm really about helping other business owners. It's part of my higher purpose on this planet. So yes, I'm a business consultant, but really it's an organizational navigation consultant.
Okay. And what are you helping us do as a business owner?
Pretty much every business owner, if you really dig deep, they want something greater for their business. They want to take it somewhere amazing. They want to be about something bigger. And either they don't know exactly what that looks like, they don't know what it is, or they don't know how to get there. And so I come alongside them and help them understand, get really, really clear on what that ideal destination is for their business in 5 to 10 years, where they are right now, a plan to get from point A to point B, and what they need to be doing right now today to get there in 5 to 7 years.
I love that because I think a lot of times we can have these big goals for 5, 10 years down the road, but then we miss the practical, what do we need to do every single day to get here?
Yeah.
And I love that you break that down.
Yeah, it's very incremental. So you start with the big picture, where you want to go, and then it's what most people would call goals. You go into goal setting, and that's maybe this year or short term, long term, whatever. But it's all smaller than that ideal destination. But each one is leading you there, and then that breaks down into action plans, and then it's okay, daily activity. What do we do today?
Yeah, and I love that you said too, the person might not even know what they are, where they are, what their 5-year, 10-year goal is, and how do you help them start there in that process?
Well, it's kind of funny. I don't consider myself a life coach, but I do a lot of life coaching with my clients because really it stems from them. It's what is their higher purpose on this planet? What did God put them here to do?
Yeah.
And if they don't understand that, then it's going to be pretty hard for them to understand where they want to take this business, because it is God's business. He does own it. And so he has a plan for that. He has a plan for each of us. So what is that plan? And it's not a big mystery. A lot of people don't realize that they have this higher purpose, that they're here for a reason. And it's part of, but it's not the Great Commission. That's what people are here for, right? That's,
right.
To make disciples, to whatever. That's all there. But we each have a role within that. And so what is our role? What is your role? What is my role? If you don't understand what that is, it's going to be really hard to understand why your business would have a higher purpose.
Sure. And I'm sure you see this show up a lot of times when people are frustrated, especially in their business or anything. But I love, because I talk often about, find your purpose in life and then do it and show up there. That's how you feel fulfilled. But I know a lot of times people have questions like, well, how do I find that purpose? And there's a mystery there, and what is that? So I love that you just break that down for people and help them find that.
God wants you to know what it is. It's not like he's hiding it from you. It's like, you got to go on an Easter egg hunt. No, it's not like that at all. It's he has all of your past experiences, all of your talents and abilities, your spiritual gifts, everything in your life is pointing you towards it. So you have to take the time to and effort, mental effort, to be introspective and say, okay, what is all of this pointing to? When I did it, probably 5-6 years ago, I went through a book called Chazon. Yes, that's how you say it.
Oh, wow.
It's Chazon by Craig Groeschel.
Okay.
And it was all about discovering your higher purpose. So I was 44 years old and didn't know why I was here. Wondered for 44 years. And there was nothing, when I went through the exercises and went through the book, it wasn't like, revelation news.
Right.
Never would have figured that out. It was like very confirming. It was like, oh, that makes total sense. So I discovered then that my higher purpose is to help other people find and fulfill their purpose.
That's incredible. It's super valuable. Yeah. I love that. It's super practical. It's
simple. It's there. It made total sense. It resonated with me. And it's like, okay, so my business is an extension of that, like for most entrepreneurs, right?
Yes.
Your business is an extension of who you are and what you do. So for me, my business helps other business owners and entrepreneurs find and fulfill their higher purpose for their business.
Yeah. So if we've got someone listening today, Eric, and they could be a business owner and they're looking for direction on how to reach these 5-year, 10-year goals, or we might have someone today that's listening that says, I don't even know what my purpose is. I've been wondering that. How can we find you? How can we connect
Sure.
with you? Where do we start?
Everything's on my website. So I know that's not always the greatest medium for everybody, but that's where you will find everything about me and what I do. And it's greenfireinnovations.com.
Okay.
And so there you will find blog articles that I write. All of my services are there, as well as some unique things, like I do have a 5-day business challenge. It's called the Juggernaut Business 5-Day Challenge.
Okay.
And so it's all about how to take your business, make it a juggernaut. And what I mean by that is the term juggernaut is a huge, powerful, overwhelming force. And specifically, I'm helping people realize how to turn their business into a huge, powerful, overwhelming force for positive change in the world.
Wow.
So that 5-day challenge is free.
That's what I was about to say.
Yeah.
It's a free challenge.
It is. And there's a paid component if you want. It's optional, but yeah, you can go through it for free as well.
And now I know you've co-authored a book. Tell us a little bit about some books here.
Yeah, so I started, my first book was my methodology. It's called the iNautilus Guide for Organizational Navigation. Published that back in 2019, and I basically wanted to get my methodology that I've worked on for over 15 years out. So not everybody is going to work with me one-on-one. Not everybody's going to work with me in a group setting in the future. So I wanted the methodology available for anybody. And so it's there. It's all there. You can read through it and follow it and work the worksheets. For most people, they need some assistance, they need some coaching, etc. So that's why I do what I do.
Yeah.
The second book was the PiNautilus Guide for Personal Navigation. So it's the same methodology retooled for an individual. So what I did with Craig Groeschel's book back, 5 years ago, I kind of created my own version of something that will help you discover your personal purpose and your personal ideal destination. And so that was the PiNautilus Guide for Personal Navigation. That was maybe 6 months, a year later.
Okay.
And then most recently, I co-authored a book with Jim Britt and Kevin Harrington. Jim Britt is known as one of the top 20 success coaches in the world, one of the top 50 speakers in the world. He has co-authored several books with Kevin Harrington from Shark Tank.
Okay.
And Jim also knows and worked with the late Jim Rohn. He knows Tony Robbins. Tony Robbins endorses this book series. So that caliber of individual. He actually is going to be speaking at my event that's coming up in December.
Yeah, go ahead. Tell us more about that event.
So for the last 2 years, this will be year 3, I've hosted what I call the Convoy.
Okay.
And so a convoy is a group of vessels that are moving together towards a destination. And so it's a very appropriate name for a group of business owners and entrepreneurs and organizational leaders who are coming together to do something bigger and better. So we're the Convoy. And so every year I do this series of speakers. Most of them are local in the region or near the region, but Jim Britt this year is joining us as well.
Wow.
And so we have all these speakers on different topics that come together, and I have offered it and will continue to offer it for free for anybody who wants to attend online and live.
That's valuable.
But then there's a paid option. If you can't make every day live and on the right time, you can do the paid option and view them later. And that also includes, I'm doing an in-person day 5 here in Valparaiso. So day 5, you can come and have breakfast, and if you're a VIP ticket holder.
I love that. And you'll be in person with all the other people that have been on this event with you.
Everybody who's willing to come to that day, I'm hoping to have a panel discussion of anybody who's there or virtual of all the speakers, because Jim Britt lives in California. He's not coming personally. So
understand that. That's awesome. So who are you looking for this event?
Really, it's anybody who's in a leadership role, even if you don't own your business, but you're in a nonprofit leadership role or a corporate leadership role, there will be value and benefit to you. But it's the real target is entrepreneurs, business owners, people who really want to take their organization, their business to the next level.
Okay. So if you are looking to set new goals for 2023, you're an entrepreneur, you're a business owner, I just want to share personally, like I've been so encouraged and challenged just in this short time here sitting with Eric, and my mind's already thinking about things that I've heard and I've been encouraged. So I know it's going to be valuable. Give us the dates again for that, Eric.
So that's December 5th through 9th.
And we sign up where?
Well, the shorter link, because it's easier to say, it goes to my website, but it's convoy, CONVOY, ongreenfire.com.
Okay.
And it'll land you at the correct page on my website directly. So that's just a little bit shorter than the long link. So,
Sure. And then if we're looking to connect with you, we want to look up some of those books, maybe learn a little bit more about this challenge that you have. That's all on Greenfire Innovations. Is that right?
Yep. Greenfireinnovations.com. Yep. And by the way, I set the convoy. It's every morning that week. It's 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Central Time.
Okay.
That way it's in the morning. You can come, attend, participate, and then go about your day. So
Sure.
it's not taking out your work day.
Just enough time there. That's perfect. Well, Eric, thanks for coming to share. I'm excited to get this out to other business owners and let them connect with you because I know God's got a bigger plan here. So
Well, thanks for having me, Amy. It was great. I appreciate it.
thank you.